Hi everyone, my name's Adi and I'm a digital content producer here at the General Store. Today we are going to check out the Eken H9R Action Cam. So Ash from General Store just sent me over this package. I've had a few action cams in the past, so I'm keen to check out this one to see how it compares. Let's see what's in the package. We have the camera itself in the waterproof housing, the wireless remote which has separate video and photo buttons, so you don't need to know what mode the camera is set to, the manual and info on live streaming, a handlebar mount for your bike, a spare back door for the housing, a cage that allows you to mount the camera to a tripod or selfie stick, a wire tether, charger for the 1050 mAh battery, wrist strap for the remote, and other various mounts, which are all compatible with GoPro. This is a huge advantage as there are GoPro mounts for everything and you can find them anywhere. The Eken H9R is a 4K action cam. It is essentially a GoPro copy with a very impressive list of specifications. This camera is capable of 4K at 25 frames a second, 2.7K at 30 frames a second, 1080p at 60 frames, and 720p at a fast 120 frames per second. While the 4K is really impressive, I prefer to shoot at 1080p. That lets me play it back at 24 frames and it gives me a buttery smooth slow motion. The Eken features a super wide angle lens with a 170-degree viewing angle, which helps you capture all of the action. After thinking of all the different ways I could test out the H9R, I decided to go out on a sailing trip with a little snorkeling too. As you can see from the footage, there is some lens distortion and some image degradation around the outer edges of the frame. Now this is typical when it comes to such super wide angle lenses. There are some ways to get around it however. If you keep the camera level, avoid panning shots, and keep your subject toward the center of the frame, then this is not so much of a problem. I love the underwater footage out of the Eken. It handles the exposure, focus, and white balance really well, and it gives you a super sharp image. Okay, so now it's time to run through my top 3 favorite things about this camera. My old GoPro didn't have a screen, and sometimes this would leave me disappointed. When I'd get home to review the footage, I'd discover that my horizon was on a slant, or perhaps I should have tilted the camera up or down. Now one thing is with these cameras, is you will get a bent horizon if your tilt isn't correct. So it's really handy having this screen to make sure you have your shots set up correctly. Eken use an app called Easy iCam. This was a breeze to set up. It's just one push on the side of the camera and before I knew it, I was connected. Transferring videos and photos was very fast and using my phone as a monitor and a remote made life a lot easier. The app would be the best way to change your resolution and the other camera settings. This feature was a real surprise to me. I had never live streamed before and I was shocked at how easy the process was. I just selected live streaming in the app. It asked me to log it into Facebook or YouTube and my friends and family were able to watch my sailing experience live. Overall, the Eken H9R is great value for money. Whilst it might not quite be up there in quality with the latest GoPro, it's certainly not in the same price bracket either. This is a perfect gift for anyone into action sports and activities. It comes with a whole variety of accessories, even in this basic package, but be sure to check out our website for all the different package options.